Alrighty guys, so good morning. So I am back out at the lake, same lake as usual, Calaveras Lake. We've got Kira with me. Say hi, Kira. And it's just me and her today. I'm actually going to be getting some work done on my trailer. My buddy David, he's going to come out here and meet me around a little before noon to help me work on my trailer and get my bearings replaced. So I thought I'd just come out here real quick. It's just gonna be me, and I want to try something different. I've always wanted to try this to see if it worked. Don't know if it will. It's probably gonna be a big fail, but I did want to come and try drifting for redfish. So I brought on my catfish rigs. I'm using basically the same rig. It's a Santee rig that I use for my catfish. It's got the double hooks. But on the hook closest to the float, I ended up putting an artificial lure, some Kelly Wigglers actually, is what I ended up putting. I got 3 different colors out right now, and I have that on the top hook. And then on the bottom hook, the hook that's closest to the shoreline or to the floor, I put some fish bites. So yeah, this is Kelly Wigglers. This is what I put on the top hook closest to the float, and then, like I said, the fish bites. I got some easy shrimp. I got 2 different colors, and I put that on the secondary hook. Like I said, no idea if it's gonna work. It might not, but I've always wanted to give it a try. I always wondered, if drift fishing would work. I don't see why not. Typically when I'm fishing for them, I'm fishing for them on bottom. I usually have 2 rods that are suspended. But the suspended baits usually are still only a couple feet off the floor. Drift fishing like this, the baits are still going to be anywhere from 2 to 4 feet off the ground. The only difference is that it's going to be in motion. So, we'll see. We'll give it a go. I got a couple hours to kill. It doesn't hurt to try new things. And what I am doing though to make sure that I get some good separation on my rods is I did bring all of my planer boards. So again, I don't know how well you can see this with the GoPro camera, but I'm gonna have 6 rods. So I got 2 rods in the back, and I got 2 other rods, about halfway, and I got 2 other rods, kind of towards the front of the boat. It's the same thing I use for when I'm drifting for catfish when I have to use a trolling motor, but the only difference this time is I actually have, like I said, I don't know if you can see it, I've got 2 planer boards on the right side and the left side of the boat. So the only thing the planer boards are going to do is just going to keep those baits pushed away from my boat, just so I can cover more ground. Like I said, no idea if it's going to work out or not. It works for catfishing, and again, I don't see why it wouldn't work for reds. The only thing that's probably going to get me wondering if it's going to work for reds is, am I using the right baits? I didn't really go and get anything special for this. I just brought what I had in my tackle bag. I've had these Kelly Wigglers for years. They're still brand new, haven't really used them. Fish bites, I don't fish very much with them, but when I'm trolling this fast, I have noticed that if I use real big thick baits, the line tends to twirl. So I wanted to use something thinner. So the fish bites, it's really just a strip. So I just put that on one hook on each of the rigs. Hopefully that at least gets a scent going in the water. But yeah, we're gonna give it a go, see how we do. And like I said, we catch some fish, great. If not, oh well. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, so one thing I was kind of worried about using the planer boards and then trolling this fast, man, I had a feeling this was going to happen, and it happened. So I got snagged. I couldn't pop the line off the ground. I guess I got hooked up too tight. So my line popped, and my planer board came off. So now I got to turn back around and go get the planer board. So that was kind of going to be a concern of mine. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. So I'm just gonna finish off this quick drift, and then yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up all my lines, go get my planer board before somebody else picks it up. But there's fish in the area. I'm marking them, but so far I haven't had a bite yet. And cast into the snag. Like I said, guys, interesting concept, but I'm gonna see if I end up losing a bunch of rigs this way. Because usually when we're going for catfish, I'm not drifting this fast. I'm going about 0.5 miles an hour. I don't get that many snags. But I'm going about 1.5 right now. So we'll just have to see. If I keep getting a bunch of snags, I'm not gonna. I don't know. It's just not gonna work out. But we'll see. We'll see how many I lose. If this was just a one shot and I just lost the one, then it should still be okay. Alright guys, so we are all set up again. Had to retie 2 of my lines. And then got everything back out again. So we're starting a second drift. Actually, it's kind of like a third. And I did one drift while I was fixing the 2 lines. And so yeah, so we're starting back our third, heading back into a cove where we're marking fish. See my buddy Brian catching some. He's over there down rigging. So there's definitely fish there, but whether or not they want to bite what I'm using, that's a whole different story, guys. Yeah, so down rigging, and then what I'm doing is two different techniques. If you're not aware, down rigging, typically you're still trolling baits to the water, but you can actually control the depth that you have your lures. So the downriggers allow you to, drop your lines, as shallow or as deep as you want. They're usually going at a controlled speed. I think usually about 3 miles an hour. Usually what I notice when I'm usually riding with my buddies. But yeah, they can control the depth. They got all sorts of different lures. Sometimes they want to bite, like on spoons, either silver or gold. Sometimes it's soft plastics. It just kind of depends what they want to hit. Like I said, I'm basically using just a catfish rig with the planer boards, but the only thing the planer boards are doing is just giving me separation on my lines. But basically all my lines are on the bottom, so they're just bouncing. So yeah, two different techniques, and like I said, we'll see if it works. But if I keep losing some rigs, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be doing this too often. So yeah, we'll see. Man, I've already lost like 3 rigs.
I got 2 keepers already. A couple of these.
I may just anchor up. Alright guys, so we give it, I give it a real quick go, but I'm losing too many rigs. I already lost 4 rigs, in the little bit of time that I was attempting this. And as much as I would love to keep trying, I don't want to keep losing rigs this fast and not getting any fish. So it could be several factors. Obviously, I need to try it out more if I really want to do this. But probably have the wrong baits. I just did this on a whim coming out, just trying it out, but gotta rethink this plan a little bit more. But hey, that's what fishing is. Sometimes you gotta try some different things out. So I didn't bring any bait with me. All I have is fish bites, but I'm gonna anchor up. Let me try and fish with these rods. These are not typically my redfish rigs. This is what I use for catfishing, but I'm gonna anchor up next to a buddy of mine. There's quite a bit of fish in this cove. I do see some people catching, but yeah, I don't even think I even have the right baits. I didn't bring any shrimp. I didn't get any live bait, so I'm just gonna give it a go with what I got with the fish bites, and hopefully I get lucky, and hopefully they want to eat that. So yeah, we shall see. Let me get anchored up real quick. Alright guys, little red with no spots. Oh, sorry, one spot, no spot. Guys, maybe a good one. Maybe. You didn't even see this one on the line. I was busy fighting those little small guys. Alright guys, not a monster, but a little better. Some more little guys. And I'm kind of regretting bringing some shrimp. I guess I could go get some live bait. Yeah. I'm multitasking. All right, guys, it's a little bit better. Hey, that one might be a keeper. Yeah. It's a little bit better. Kira, I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? Tell you what, guys, I probably still should have brought my shrimp anyways, even with me trying that other technique. So lesson learned. I think if I brought my shrimp, I'd be doing a lot better. Still catching some on this fish bites. Just, I think if I had the shrimp, we'd probably be doing a little bit, you know, catching some bigger ones. Because they're all around me. I got some buddies fishing around me. They're all catching, but they're catching on either shrimp or they're catching on live bait. And that's the other thing. I didn't even bother throwing my net out, trying to get some live bait. But, you know, lesson learned. Always have a backup. I always tell myself that, and I didn't follow my own rules. But oh well. Oh, now I got bites like all over me. Alright guys, maybe keeper two. It's gonna be too small. Yeah, probably, I mean, I guess I can measure them for kicks. Yeah, it's gonna be about 19 inches, guys. Whew. Alright guys, so it's just a real quick trip to the lake. Like I said, I got a buddy, he's going to be changing the bearings out on my trailer. So yeah, so you know, wanted to try something new. Yeah, you know, it didn't quite work out like I wanted. But you know, that's how it goes. Sometimes you got to try different things to see what works. You know, same thing happened, you know, when they closed down the wall. You know, I had to start trying different techniques, trying to catch reds out in the open water. That's how I started using the slip bobbers, and that worked out pretty good. So, you know, I had to try it. It worked. I've been using that technique for, you know, several years, so I wanted to try something new. But yeah, this one didn't quite work out very well. So yeah, still got one red, so that's gonna be dinner for Alexis. Me and my wife are gonna eat wings tonight. She can have some redfish. And yeah, so hope you enjoy the video. And I think I'm back out here on Monday. So yeah, y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.